Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Mav Bites. I'm your host, Oscar Vasquez, and this is the show where we highlight people, projects, local business in Pearsall, Texas, and surrounding areas. Today, we have our guest, Nathan Rodriguez. He is running for city council in Dilley, Texas. That makes him our first guest to join us outside of Pearsall. Nathan Rodriguez, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Really enjoyed being here.
Tell us about yourself, Nathan. Who is Nathan Rodriguez?
Well, I'm currently 26 years old. I'm an IT technician for the school of Dilley ISD, running for city council. I am currently the precinct chairman for Precinct 4, which is Dilley and its small surrounding areas. Yeah.
Cool. So you're from Dilley. Did you go to school in Dilley?
Yeah, all my 4 years of high school, I went to Dilley. There was 1 year of band camp where I went to Cotulla, but of all the 4 years of high school, I did go to Dilley, yes.
Cool. And you currently work in Dilley?
Yes, sir. I'm one of the few IT technicians.
For the
school district.
Okay. And what is it like transitioning from a student to an employee in the Dilley School District?
It has its ups and downs. You know, there was some challenges here along the way. Teachers always asking me, hey, where's your hall pass? Where's your, where are you going? Do you want detention? And so every new teacher orientation, I always introduce myself. Hey, I'm Nathan Rodriguez. I work here. I don't go to school here. So please just don't send me to detention.
Okay. That's funny. What's your favorite thing about Dilley?
That it has a small atmosphere. Everyone knows everyone waves to each other. It has that small atmosphere that I really like. Okay.
Definitely a small town like Pearsall.
Yeah.
And that's one of the cool things about these small towns is the welcoming,
environment.
Yeah. Throughout Dilley, your campaign signs read, "New leadership for a brighter future." Can you tell me a little bit about that slogan?
Yeah, so I got that slogan out of a slogan generator, and as soon as it popped up, it drawn to me. One of my favorite people of all time, which is John F. Kennedy, and one of his quotes was, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you could do for your country. And those are words that I live by, and it always pushed me and motivated me forward to do what I'm doing today.
Very good. What is it about you that makes you a good leader for the city?
That I'm young and willing to help out, be everyone's voice, because it's not just my voice, it's everyone's voice. And I believe that I could take that role and make some people happy and make some changes for the community.
Okay. What is your vision for the future of Dilley? Where do you see Dilley in 10 years from now?
Expanding. It is a small town, which is great. It's a small atmosphere, but we need more jobs and we need more businesses. I believe that more income for the city would be fantastic. Yeah.
Very good. So I noticed that you're one of the younger candidates running. What advantage does your youth give you?
My advantage would be the knowledge of the youth. Seeing that not a lot of people my age are running for in a public office, so they would have that insight of the younger generation. And there's some wiser generation that I am going to need help with, and that's where we combine together and we make that age gap better.
The more experienced people have a lot to offer as far as wisdom goes, and they've already fought a lot of the things that are hard. They've worked it out. They know it. Yeah, I like seeing whenever generations collaborate to figure out issues nowadays that we're facing nowadays. So that's awesome. I think I commend you for running, at your age, being young, and I hope to see more. And that's why we were so eager to have you here to show that, you know, it can be done. Yeah. You know, so thank you for doing that.
No. A lot of people have told me, hey, you know, I'm glad that you're running and you're so young. We need to get more people like you. And that's one of the reasons why I'm running as well, to get more people or get the younger people excited to run for politics and for public office.
Very good. If elected, what are 3 things you want to accomplish in office?
The first thing I want is modernization for the city of Dilley. The current administration and the current council members are working on broadband for the whole city. And if elected, I really want to be a part of that. As an IT technician, I really like to help people. So helping people with that way can really be a step forward, because we do need it. Not just because of COVID, but prices for internet has gone up, and not a lot of people can pay $50 to $100 for internet. I really want to help out our law enforcement, our fire department, our 911 dispatchers, just any first responder that we have. I really like to help them with all the training that they need and equipment that they need to do their job even better. I'm a huge fan of our law enforcement, and I just want to be there to support them. And the last thing, I am going to get a lot of blowback, but term limits.
Oh, okay, term limits.
I believe that an office should be held not for very long. George Washington was given the opportunity to be president for life, and he said no. I believe I served my time. Now it's time for someone else to step up.
Very good. What do you believe are some of the challenges of Dilley? And what do you think are some of the opportunities in the community of Dilley?
For sure, some of the challenges is people like the small atmosphere. They don't really want to see the change. They like how things are and how things will be. But we really do need to expand. There's already some stuff happening. A lot of small businesses are opening. Some jobs are opening. There's little businesses out on the streets selling raspas, candies. We recently got back the little ice cream truck that goes around town.
Okay.
Yeah, we recently got those back, and there's just so much opportunity that could happen, and
so much potential for opportunity.
Yeah, and we need to do it fast. It may not be done within this administration or the next, but for sure it will happen.
That's interesting. So the challenge is essentially that people become comfortable in a small town. They like that small town feel, so therefore it never expands.
Yes, sir.
But okay, very good. I agree with that. And so you mentioned you do IT for the school district in Dilley, and what is it about that you like? Or I guess you have a couple of roles that you do on a daily basis, or on your spare time. Can you explain a little bit about those and what's your favorite thing about them?
Okay. As an IT technician, I help people a lot. I help the kids, I help the teachers, and I really like that. With my family, it's always been, how do we help people? If someone needs help, we're always going to be there. And as an IT technician, I'm given that opportunity to help our kids, to help our teachers, and to help the community with other technology needs. As a precinct chairman for Precinct 4, anything politically, I know I have the means to help you out. If you need a sign, if you need to be on the ballot, if you want to know who's on the ballot, if you need a mail-in ballot, if you want to volunteer, if you want to block walk, I'm the guy that you usually go to. As the owner of Nightmare GG, which is my own company for video gaming, I didn't create Nightmare, but I grew Nightmare to be a stepping stone for people stepping into their semi-professional career. Me being a gamer, I know how hard it is and how challenging it is to get yourself out there, and I really wanted to help people out doing that.
Very cool. What are some of your accomplishments, and what are you the most proud of?
Being precinct chairman for the precinct of Dilley. It was a huge step and a huge opportunity for me politically, because I always, since high school, I always wanted to be a politician. And for Mr. Frazier for giving me that opportunity was a blessing. It's given me the needs to run for city council. Another thing I'm also glad that happened is my son. I would give anything for the world for that, for my kid, and he's just a blessing. He is a handful at times, but he is a blessing.
What motivates you to work hard?
My family. We're a type of family that if you need help, we're going to be there. And I really want to bring that to city council if elected. We're always there to help, to lend a helping hand, no matter what it is and who it is.
That's very nice. Do you like to take a stand or just let things go?
For politics, I like to take a stand. Usually I'm more of a pacifist, but if it's something that I do believe in, I will stand up for what I believe in. And it is going to get rough and it is going to get tough, but I believe I have what it takes.
Very good. So if you had the world's attention for 30 seconds, what would be the message to the world?
To go out and vote. Not a lot of people think their vote matters, and it really does. Your vote tells the city, tells the general public, tells the governor, the president of what your opinions are. And it really has an influence.
Very good. Yeah, I think we're living in a time where, for the first time ever, there's a lot more attention on this, this right, this responsibility that we have to go vote. So I agree. That's an important thing. We're going to go ahead and segue into our next part of this show. I'm going to show you some pictures that I have.
Okay.
And I'd like for you to describe who's in them, what's going on. Just recall the memory as much as you can so that we can learn a little bit more about you. There you go.
Alrighty. Well, that's me and my son with the chief of police of Dilley, which is Homer Delgado. I had an opportunity to go to the police station and get a tour and see all the people who protect our streets. And what he's holding is a challenge coin. They're giving out a symbol of respect. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of our first responders.
And you gave him that challenge coin?
Yes. I gave every single one in that police station a challenge coin.
Oh, okay. So every officer received one?
Yes.
Very cool. And then this picture right here?
That is our current Congressman, Tony Gonzalez. He came down to talk to me and Mr. Frazier about what we could do or what he can help us do to get the Republican Party more out there, more involved in the community. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. Okay, so so as this interview comes to a close, what would you like the people of Dilley to know?
Okay. Just to go out and vote. Like I said, a lot of people don't believe that their vote matters, and it really does. No matter who it is that you're voting for, what political party that you represent, just go out and vote. It's your chance to let your voice be heard and to get some change out there.
Very good. Okay. Well, that's it for today. And this has been an episode of Mav Bites. Mr. Nathan Rodriguez, thank you for being on the show. We wish you good luck, and we'll be in touch.
Yes, thank you.